the consent agenda.
No questions?
No questions? No
All right,
questions?
thank you.
Thank you.
We'll move on to item 8, consent agenda items. I will read all three. Item A, approve bills and payroll. Item B, approve the investment report. Item C, approve the minutes of the regular meeting of December 16th, 2024. Mr. President?
Entertain a motion to accept. Motion by Ms. Porter, second by Mr. Searles. Are there any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? Motion passes 7-0. Mr. Superintendent.
Item 9, considered agenda items. I'll read them individually. Item A, consider approval of election order calling the May 3rd, 2025 Cleveland ISD School Board election. That's on page 307.
Entertain a motion. Motion by Mr. Sampson, second by Coach Searles. Any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? 7-0.
Item B, consider approval of the joint election resolutions and election services agreements for the May 3rd, 2025 trustee election between Cleveland ISD, City of Cleveland, Liberty County, Montgomery County, and San Jacinto County, page 314.
Entertain a motion to accept. Motion by Coach Searles, second by Ms. Porter. Are there any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? 7-0, it passed.
Item C, discussion and possible approval to accept letter of intent to donate real property from Colony Ridge Development, LLC. That's on page 348. If you need an explanation, Board, I will explain.
I would request that you do. Some of us may not understand that. I've been here when that was
Sure, Mr. President.
given to us.
Cottonwood Elementary School opened a few years back, and after its opening, it created massive amounts of traffic on the main road in front of Cottonwood. We had to work with the developer numerous times to look at staggered dismissal, staggered arrival, different bell schedules to keep a line of cars from blocking the main road. We worked furiously on that and were able to solve it. The developer at the time said, if you ever build a bus barn or a facility down south, I do not want it exiting onto the main road. Well, Cleveland ISD owns 17 acres that's next door to Cottonwood. The only viaduct we had was out to the main road. So when it came time to build the Southern Service Center, I asked the developer if he could work with us on creating a side exit. And he did. He gave us a right-of-way, and that is why that driveway is built going out the side instead of to the front. We've been using it, and it has been working fine. He has graciously decided to donate those 2 lots to the district at no cost to us. Instead of it just being a right-of-way we get to use, we will now own those 2 lots, and that's what this is about.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent, for the explanation. We'd like to thank Colony Ridge for that donation. Entertain a motion to accept, please. Motion by Mr. Sampson, second by Ms. Pena. Are there any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? 7-0. Next item.
Item D on page 352, consider approval of resolution to compensate employees for the days missed as a result of inclement weather due to winter storm last week.
We want to thank our staff for all that they did during this snowstorm, and was glad to have that, and we'll entertain a motion to accept and approve. Motion by Ms. Porter, second by Mr. Sampson. Are there any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
Item E, consider approval of district budgeted purchases above $50,000 as per CH local policy. Item 1, consider approval of project requisition to SHIGS for district-wide Adobe Microsoft licensing subscriptions. The funding source will be general fund. It's on page 354.
Entertain a motion to accept. Motion by Ms. Porter. Second by Ms. Pena. Are there any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
Item 2, consider approval project requisition for purchases of police vehicles with Chief's Pursuit surplus. Funding source is general fund, page 369.
Entertain a motion to accept purchase of the vehicles for the police department. Motion by Ms. Pena.
He seconded.
Sec-
Sir.
Second by Mr. Searles. Any questions? There be no questions. All in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
Mr. President, item 10 is yours. Item 10 is yours, executive session.
This time, we will adjourn for executive session. The evaluation of the superintendent will occur. Copies of the superintendent's evaluation will be available for board members. The board will consider approval and recommendation and reassign as provided. A request for consideration seating proposal termination of term of contract of assistant principal at Cleveland High School. At this time, we will adjourn for executive session. Time is 6:25. Again, thank all of you all for coming out tonight. Hope you enjoyed the snow. What's up, big man? Good to see you.